I spit fire, this beat must be a gas can. Stand back, let's get down to brass tacks. I can be a super bad man. All my homies pass gas, I'd rather sip a ham scan. If I ever had to mask up, I got a cash stash full of semi-auto weapons, but I'll never ask where the cash at. Only shoot and take a man's last breath, PMR to the casket. Full of madmen who turn into assassins when you threaten to take one of our own. So let it be known, we are more than ready to get it cracking. Glasses off, that means 1,000-yard stare. These eyes alone could slaughter your here.